more relaxed. Puts them in a good mood.
Yeah.
As opposed to doing all the freaky, weird, experimental new stuff, which we can do later. Later on we can do what we want, but in the beginning it's good to have, some structure. And I like you to, it's just good to hear the older stuff right away. So this is, I won't tell you how old the song is, it doesn't really matter, but it was written the summer I turned 18 years old. And I was a camp counselor at a sleepaway camp in the Adirondack Mountains. Someone? No.
1978.
Okay. You must be telling the truth. So tell me your name.
My name is Amy.
What's your last name?
My last name then was Silver. Hi everyone.
Oh, yes.
That's
I want to
awesome.
talk. Just a minute. Excuse me.
Yeah, she has fruit.
That's so good.
That's excellent.
That's so nice. I love that. Because, sometimes people say, oh, yes, you were my counselor. And I say, what's your name? I say, what's the camp? And they're like, I can't remember. But no, when you said it, I was like, oh, I have to go and see. And yes. So, I remember all little girls that I taught. They were a very funny and interesting group. There was Michelle who wanted to write a science book when she got older. This is not this lovely lady here. This lady was actually related to the woman who ran the camp. So where was I? It was just so exciting. I can't believe it. All right, so there I was. I was the folk singing and disco dance counselor. That summer, separate times, of course. It's really, really hard to disco dance and folk sing, as I have learned the hard way. So this song was written for the arts and crafts counselor of the boys' camp up the road. And we met because we met at the bar. Neither camp had a bar. This was a third-party sort of bar that we would all flock to after hours. So I was there standing around, and he came up to me and he said that magic phrase, "Do you like Leonard Cohen?" This is kind of a funny pickup line if you think about it. And I did. I loved Leonard Cohen. And back then it was really hard to find other people my age who even knew who he was. So I said, yes, I love Leonard Cohen. And then I thought, whoa, I don't really know this man. I don't want to tell him everything all at once. I have to be cooler than that. So I said, but only in certain moods. Because I didn't want him to think that's all I did, or that I was depressed or on medication, or that's all I did was sit around my room listening to Leonard Cohen. So I said, only in certain moods. And he said, what mood is that? I love Leonard Cohen all the time. And so did I. So obviously this was a clear sign from the heavens that we were meant to be together. We were for 7 weeks. And then the summer came to an end, and I knew he would go home to his hometown, and I would go home to my hometown, which is New York City. It seemed tragic, so I wrote everything down in verse, and I gave it to him on a card as a kind of a gift, and he in return gave me his bandana.
Yay.
To be continued. You come from far away with pictures in your eyes of coffee shops But night is the cathedral where we recognize the sign. We strangers know each other now as part of the whole design. Oh, me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up inside you, let me hear you through the heat. You're the jester of this courtyard with a smile like a girl's, distracted by the women with the dimples and the curls, by the pretty and the mischievous, by the timid and the blessed, by the blowing skirts of ladies who promise to gather you to their breast. Oh, me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up inside you, let me hear you through the heat. You have hands of rain and water, and that earring in your ear. The wisdom on your face denies the number of your years. With the fingers of the potter and the laughing tail of the fool, the arranger of disorder, with your strange and simple rules. Yeah, now I've met me another spinner of strange and gauzy threads, with a long, slender body and a bump upon the head. Oh, hold me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up inside you, let me hear you through the heat. With a long and slender body and the sweetest, softest hands, and we'll blow away forever soon and go on to different lands. And please do not ever look for me, but with me